my name is Jeremy Cox, and I am a professional ballet dancer.
Hi, my name is Jaden, and I'm a hip-hop dancer.
Any genre of dance, I think.
Any genre.
Hip-hop.
Yeah, I would say like hip-hop is mainly acceptable for me.
I think that all genres of dance are acceptable.
I think men can do any kind of dance that they like.
Well, in my opinion, I think any genre of dance. That's me. Now, I understand that in our culture, many people feel that ballet is not acceptable, but that other forms of dance are.
I talk about ballet all the time with my friends, with my family, everything. Pretty much whenever I'd say I'm a ballet dancer to people I'm meeting or something like that, they think it's really pretty cool, actually. So.
Well, I used to talk about it more when I was dancing. Now, not so much, actually.
I think that it's really sad and unfortunate, but I also think that I have like an internal bias too, because I know this boy who does ballet, and I was just like, I always was like, ew, 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 like, why is he doing ballet? But I don't know, it's still a problem in my head too.
I think the gender divide is really unfair because, you know, people should just be able to do whatever they want.
I feel like boys mainly stick to hip-hop or jazz. They don't take it to like the ballet and modern side.
I think that it's not right. I don't think that anybody should be deterred from what they want to go into for the gender of dance.
I think that it's sad for men who might like discourage men from becoming dancers, because if they don't have as many role models to look up to.
It's extremely unfortunate and detrimental, not only to the art form itself, but for everyone.
I think that it's a shame because classical ballet, which we do here, boys and girls should be able to do this.
Been treated negatively. You know, at school, some kids would say, you know, very nice things to me.
Yeah. People don't really take me serious. So.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, when growing up, when you're like a certain age, yes. Yeah. But, I mean, that's part of the, you know, part of the learning experience.
So back when I was a student, I was pretty much the only boy here at the school. And there was one time when there was one other boy with me. Now we've got, I don't know, we've got 2 older kids, and we've got like, I think, I don't know how many younger boys, but I mean like the Nutcracker boys and stuff like that. So a lot more boys are starting to join ballet ballet schools. You know, I think they're more comfortable with it now.
It's a lot of girls.
I would say, like in Europe, I would say it's a little bit less of a stigmata than here. Not much, but you have more boys.
I think they're probably like creative, and they're probably like a lot stronger and like better at moving than I am. I'm like, wow, like you must be really strong. Like I bet you have to do a bunch of sit-ups or something. It must take a lot of effort.
When they're doing dance, it's more athletic and it's more like powerful. And when they do couples dances, it's almost like he's just kind of like there to like and guide her along. You know, it's never that he's the star. So that's a little sad.
I don't see most men dance.
Men and dance, like when you see guys dance, it's cool because usually dance is for girls, but then when you see guys dancing or doing what a girl's able to do, it's cool.
I think that some can be very masculine.
I perceive men in dance to be athletes, to be strong, and to possess the best possible qualities that you would hope to see in any person.
I think there definitely is the stereotype that men in dance are a little bit more effeminate because we're not used to seeing men as graceful.
The girls, they have to all struggle to get, you know, cast in the roles that they want. Whereas if you're a boy, you're likely to get everything. They've got it good.
I guess men in ballet, like as different from any other kind of dance that men could be doing, I usually think of them as having like a lot more discipline. There's probably a lot of like dedication involved in that and like talent, I guess. Yeah.
I think it's cool, but I'm not a huge fan. I don't know. I think that it's prettier to watch the girls. If it were more progressive and stuff, I feel like I wouldn't be so like stigmatized towards it, you know?
Man, if they're in ballet, you know, they gotta do what they gotta do. If they want to dance in ballet, let them dance in ballet.
The look of men in ballet, I would say is girly, but I would say you need ballet for to learn the structures of dance.
Men in ballet, I think, go for it, you know? Honestly, I give them all credit because, you know, it's not really common in, like, our society to see a man in ballet.
I love to see men in ballet. I love to see anyone and everyone in ballet, no matter who they are, what they look like, as long as it's something that speaks to them. I think they have a tremendous amount to add to the art form, and it's a treat. It's a treat for the audience, and it's a treat for everyone who is participating in the art form.
Now, as I said, are strong and graceful. They have to work really hard to kind of build their bodies and be that sculpted, and also they kind of put it all out there too. They don't really have much covering them, so that I think takes a lot of bravery.
Okay, I usually think men in hip hop are like probably pretty cool. Like I think with like ballet, it's a lot of it is like kind of constricting and like there are all these rules you have to follow. But then if you're in hip hop, I think there's a lot more chance for like you to be creative.
I think it's really, really cool, and I think it's like way cooler to watch a guy in hip hop, just like in general.
And in hip hop is more freely and loose, and you can be like, you know what I'm saying, more mannish in hip hop than you can be in ballet. You have to change over to a different side in ballet.
It seems like in hip hop, there are more. I'm not familiar again with it, but it seems like there are a lot of men in hip hop more so than in any other form of dance.
It is sad that two forms of dance that demand from the men such power and dexterity have such different perceptions. One is seen as cool and masculine, whereas the other is seen as not cool and feminine. Where do these perceptions come from? From socioeconomic standards? Or simply from access to the art form? I believe the men in either dance form would find the other just as difficult and as masculine, in whatever sense that would be defined as. Although personally, I think dance for men should be more about passion and less about the perception of masculinity.
Because it's fun. It's what I do. It's what I was born to do.
Oh, well, I love dancing. It's pretty much a language. It's a second language for me that I can express how I feel. If I'm angry or if I'm sad or if I'm happy, I use all those emotions and I just tell a story with my body, and that's why I love it so much.
Oh, why do I dance? I just to dance. That was all there was. I mean, I never thought about it. That was the only thing for me to do, I guess.